Like everything in the research project, there are a million different ways to get to the same point. So you might find that a SWOT is not what you're looking for. However, if you're struggling to evaluate whether your question is actually suitable or not, you might like to consider a SWOT analysis table. Now, again, there are a million different things you could talk about. Each person is going to have a unique experience here. But what you can do is draw on the information that we have available and have a think about some of the questions that we have proposed for you. In a SWOT table, you are considering the internal strengths and weaknesses. So that's things about your topic that you can really control. Things like how refined or specific or biased or clear your topic is. Your external stuff, your opportunities or your threats, they're the things that you can't really control as much. So it might be things like if you were going to choose to do a topic on terrorism, it is in the media a lot at the moment. Now you cannot control that. It is a social context there, but you can draw on that. It's a real opportunity for you. In the same way, if you do something that is a little bit obscure, you might find that there is not enough external information available, you don't have enough contacts, or you might feel that there is just not enough secondary information published on it for you to research it properly. These are things you need to be thinking about, and you need to justify it to yourself, to us, and to the SACE board so that you can show that yes, you are confident in your decision. If you want to have a look at an example, this one is talking about how to promote positive body image. So some of the strengths that this person found was that it was really easy to find information. There's so much going on. They did their background research and they had found that they had already gotten a lot of information that they'd based their question on. Now, then we looked at the weaknesses though, and we can see that this question is a bit complicated because it's a two-part question. We don't tend to like them as much. There's a lot of focus areas, and for this student it was quite difficult for her to think about how she was going to separate out a subjective from an objective experience. SWOT tables are not overly long. You might do an additional journal that explains your thinking, or you might just submit something like this. It is just another activity that you could do that could help you. If you don't like it, you could try a plus-minus interesting chart, or you could just write up a list of pros and cons, good things, bad things, whatever it is that you use to help you really evaluate, is this question going to be the question that I can commit to?